We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. John Means gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Brandon Nimmo.
Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. In the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So striding forward now, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike 0-2. Conforto, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Alberto has got it, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Alberto. Alberto.
Now the pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. DeGrom has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive. That I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Come set. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 0-2 once more. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
And here's Renato Nunez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Alberto at second. Iglesias is over at first with 1 away. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Two and two. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Chance Cisco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Ready on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. DeGrom is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Orioles strand a couple. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
The 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
That is fifth. The designated hitter, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Stepping into the box, Pete Alonso. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
High in the air out to center field. Mullins is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Pedro Severino.
Leading off for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Pedro Severino.
First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A bouncer up the middle. Rosario brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A 1-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the catcher, Robinson.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Batting 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be the shortstop Ahmed Rosario. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Now the 2-1 pitch. Too high. Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Third inning, no score to this point. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
From the stretch. And it's fouled away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Mets strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now, Cedric Mullins as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, number 31.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 home.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Cedric Mullins is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Alberto.
In now, Hanser Alberto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now bats, right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Santander. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Windup and the 0-1.
two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Now the 0-1.
All right. No, inside.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
That's ball two. Count is 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Mets leave one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias, a base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And he makes the throw to first. Iglesias is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chance Sisco.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Alonso.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2.
Ball two.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batter.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
To the plate now, Robinson Chirinos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes set and the 0-1.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
1 ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. The second for one. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Comes set, the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets strand one. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
Orioles, the designated hitter, Pedro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pedro Severino is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1.
Hey! We got a full count.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-0. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-2.
I got 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Rio Ruiz, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Ruiz, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now the 2-0. Cedric Mullins would be next. A 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Striding in once again, Cedric Mullins. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Two and 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Davis is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Here comes the first pitch. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Santander, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. Right side. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
The second baseman, Hanser.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Hanser Alberto becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Anthony Santander.
So now to the plate, Anthony Santander. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Into the box now, Renato Nunez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Davis has got it. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. One left for the Orioles, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Dominic Smith. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. And it's fouled away. Try again, 1-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fly ball, not particularly deep. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Digging in once again, Chance Sisco. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a ball, 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the 1st strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Coming in is Nimmo, a dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Number 70 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 70.
Ready for another shot now. Jeff McNeil, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. A ball and no strikes. Hops this one up. Charging in is Santander. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 2-1 is offered at but missed.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
fouled away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and a strike to count. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Here's the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He likely had ball four that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with two gone.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Digging in, number 30. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. 1-1. Two men are on with two men out. Count moves to a ball and two strikes now. Here's the 1-2. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Paul Fry enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's 3-0 New York. Now batting, Rio Ruiz. It was a walk in his last trip.
The third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
To the plate now, Cedric Mullins. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Next for the Orioles, the second baseman,
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Ready once again, Hanser Alberto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still down 3-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fry A native of the state of Michigan, he was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit hard up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Iglesias ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the stretch, and this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. From the belt, the pitch, and this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Payoff pitch home. Looped out toward third. A tag for one, and he's safe. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 2 left for the Mets, but they lead it 3-0. At the plate, Anthony Santander. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. This pitch is popped up. Rosario is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Iglesias. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Now back. The first baseman, Renato Nunez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. Hit softly on the ground to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Metropolitans came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jacob deGrom earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.